Hello, fearless creators. I'm so excited that you're here today, and I'm so delighted to have with me the one and only Shamara Star Cox. I'm going to share with you why she's the perfect person to speak to the topic that she is bringing to you as listeners and participants in the Fearless Creator Summit. And it's just such an honor to have her share her expertise with us. Shamara Star Cox is a TV producer and innovative content creator who teaches coaches and creatives how to create binge worthy content that converts to influence, income, and impact. Her creativity dominates the social media space with viral videos. She leverages movie industry secrets to teach her clients how to master video marketing and social selling. Growing up in an under-resourced community, Star was inspired early on to amplify Black women's voices. She wrote and directed two short films that were recognized as an official selection in the San Francisco Black Film Festival and Brooklyn Girl Film Festival. She does such a plethora of amazing things, and you're going to learn just how amazing she is as you tune in and you listen to this interview and her presentation. And so I want to welcome you, Star.
Thank you so much. That was a wonderful introduction. I love when people are reading my bio. I'm always like, who's that? Who are you introduced?
It's you,
Thank you.
girlfriend. It's you.
Thank you so much for having me here. I am super excited for the Fearless Creator Summit. And I just feel super honored to be here to be able to share some expertise on content creation for Instagram and for TikTok so that you can learn how to convert your followers into customers.
Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love it. Thank you for just spending this time with us. And I'm excited for you to go right into something that everyone always wants to know. How would you define being a fearless creator in your own terms, in your own words? Let us know what it means to you to be a fearless creator.
So, what it means to me to be a fearless creator is someone who is bold, someone who is persistent and consistent in creating content with messages that's going to empower, inspire, and transform the lives of the people who are watching it. Doesn't matter what happens, doesn't matter how many times they fall down, doesn't matter how many times they are want to run away. They stand still and they're like, I'm going to stick to this because I know that there's a bigger purpose attached to it.
Amen. Oh, I love that. That bigger purpose attached to it. Yes, yes, yes. I want you to let us know, how did you decide what it is you would fearlessly create?
All right, y'all ready for this story? Because I wasn't always like on this journey. So for me, I've been a TV producer probably for the last 12 to 14 years, and that's all I've wanted to do. I wanted to produce television shows, films, I wanted to write the stories. But in 2020, God called me to quit my job. So I was working as a TV producer at A&E Television Networks, and he called me to quit my job. Now, here's the thing. I was scared. I was so afraid to leave something that was secure, something that I can rely on. And God said to me, why are you so afraid? And that was the reality. If I kept praying and asking God, use me, and there's nothing that's going to get in my way, if He asked me to do something that required me to step out in bold faith, then why was I so afraid? And so I said, all right, God, because I have you behind my back, I'm going to go ahead and quit. And so I quit. My supervisor was super shocked. She actually was fighting for me to stay. She offered me a 13.5K increase. And I was like, okay, God, maybe this was the plan. Maybe the plan was so I could be able to negotiate. And He said to me, you can choose to take the increase or you can choose to break the spirit of fear in your family. And I was like, I'm taking the increase. No, I'm kidding. I didn't take the increase. I chose to break the spirit of fear on my family, right? So that took 8 months of me spending time in God's presence. Now, at this point, I didn't really have that much money in my bank account. So I'm like, Lord, I'm applying for jobs. No one's hiring me. And then God says to me, start creating content full time. And I'm like, you want me to do that? Sounds bizarre. What do you want me to do? And I start creating transition videos for Instagram and for TikTok. But here's the thing, fear was coming up again for me because I tried this type of editing in grad school and I failed at it. So I kept thinking, there's no way that I'm going to be able to edit like this and people are going to like it. Well, I said, I'm going to overcome my fear. I'm going to step out anyway. Started creating these videos and they started going viral. And I was like, wait a second. And then my follower count went up, but my bank account was not. And I was like, God, what's going on? How come I'm getting the followers, but I'm not making the money? And God said, start making offers to your audience. And that's when I realized, wait a second, God is showing me how to make money on my own. He was giving me the power to get wealth. So, how did I land on this type of content? Because I decided to step out on faith and overcome my fear. I decided to go back in my life, something that I failed at, and become excellent at it. And now I'm teaching others how to do the same with their content so that they can reach their followers, reach their customers, attract them, and convert them.
Wow, so powerful, Star. I just love how you took the time to just share even the foundation of what you were going through. Because so many people don't look at their situation and see that they have a choice to make, right? That obstacle between a rock and a hard place. And sometimes it's just pushing through the fear that you spoke about that's going to allow them to fulfill, walk in their purpose, and fearlessly create. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
so powerful. So I want you to share with our listeners and our viewers when it comes to planning to fearlessly create, because you have to be a good steward of your time when you have a lot of things going on. Maybe you have a household to run, and you have a business, ministry, all these different hats that we wear as fearless creators and multi-passionate beings. And so people are always curious to know, how do you plan to accomplish the thing that you know you need to do in this season? So I'd love for you to break down maybe your routine, or a planner system, the way in which you like to plan to fearlessly create.
So what I notice whenever I'm planning to fearlessly create, that each season is different, right? So sometimes my seasons are monthly, sometimes they're by quarter, but whenever it comes to me creating my schedule, it's quarterly. I don't realize it's quarterly until I'm spending time with God and he's like, this is what you need to focus on, right? So what I do is I have a morning routine that helps me to be grounded during the day. I wake up in the morning, I pray, I spend time with God, I work out because I got to keep my health up because creating content is no joke. Okay. I trade stocks and options because I got to keep my wealth up because creating content is no joke, right? And then I joined one of my good friends. Her name is Natalie Lee Martin. I joined her morning motivation rooms on Clubhouse so I can get pumped up because like I said, creating content is no joke, right? So that is my morning routine. And then I have a schedule, and my schedule is different for each day, but there's a goal attached to it. And when I accomplish the goal for the day, then I feel actually accomplished, right? So my goals are always attached to what's going to move me closer to my destination. So I have a destination in mind, and each goal needs to lead me there. Now the destination may not be for a year, it may not be for 5 years, but each goal that I set needs to be the bridge that walks me to my destination. And then from there I have an evening routine, which is praying, spending time with God, and getting to bed early so I can get back up early and have the energy that I need in order to create. So my biggest thing is being disciplined, right? If having the morning routine, having the schedule, having the evening routine helps me to be disciplined. But then also being true to myself, right? I wake up in the morning, I make my bed, right? Because I want my room to be bright and I also want this to add to my discipline. I put on clothes. Like I get dressed and I do what I need to do as opposed to working in my night clothes because I want to show myself like, hey girl, people are waiting for you to show up, so you show up for yourself too. I make sure that I take that time for self-care because if I don't, how am I going to be able to pour into others when I feel empty, right? Getting enough rest, resting my mind, and then I eat a big breakfast every morning. I do. I'll make pancakes, sausage, eggs, potatoes, like every morning, tea, because I love myself and I want to love on myself. And then when I'm creating my content, now that gets to be portrayed and my energy is transferred to my audience. And now they're like, oh man, I'm really loving what it is that Star is sharing. Like all of this helps me to stay on track, stay on schedule, be disciplined, and create content that's really going to edify my audience.
So powerful. I love that. Can I come over for breakfast?
Come on over. Come on over.
Oh my word. I love that. Oh, I keep it simple in my household. When you say all that, I'm like, that's like when I'm going on vacation. So, guys, you need to get on Shamara Star Cox's level, okay? You need to make sure that you cook yourself a grand feast of a breakfast. And I'm from the island, so that's why I say it a little different. But you are as well, so you get me. But
Yes.
it's amazing. I love that you broke down the routine and really shared some real strategies for people to really think about if they are setting themselves up for success and to win, recognizing that you have these goals that's leading you to your ultimate goal and plan and what it is that you have been purposed to accomplish. I don't think we do enough of that, recognizing that it really is a trickle down effect and one thing does lead to the other. And so I want you to share with us, because you've already given us so much, and you're going to be loading some incredible tips when you're looking to convert your content to cash. And you said it, it is no joke creating video content. You have to show up with the energy, show up with a plan, and it's important to even plan in advance. This is where the discipline is a requirement, right? So people can receive what they need from you when you both show up together. And so I want you to just spend time in letting people know why they should tune into your session. And then you've been generous because you're giving them a freebie that is linked below, and it doesn't stop there. We'll talk a little bit more about what more they're going to get access to after you share about those two things.
Absolutely, yes. If you are an entrepreneur and you're a coach or you're a small business owner and you're struggling to create content that actually converts to cash or book more customers on Instagram, book more customers on TikTok, here's why you want to tune into my segment, because I'm going to share with you some movie industry secrets that you can implement right on your page. These are simple secrets that we don't even recognize because you're not in the industry, but they have maximum impact on your page so that you can attract your ideal customers and convert your followers into customers. But not only that, build a loyal relationship with them. We talk a lot about converting our content to cash, but the biggest thing is building a loyal community, one who has a relationship with you. We're going to talk about how to be consistent. We're going to talk about how you can actually create content that is engaging enough to catch the attention of your audience, and then how do you nurture them? How do you continue to foster that relationship so that when they are ready, they will actually buy from you because you are top of mind? And then the freebie that I have for you is a free content calendar for the month, along with 31 content ideas for your videos. I know that consistency is hard. Content creation ideas is hard. Coming up with them on your own is hard. So I did all the hard work for you. All you got to do is get access to it, download it, and start plugging in your information. I even have the titles there for you so that when you're ready to shoot your videos, you're good to go. Took care of all the hard work to make it easy just for you.
Love, love, love that. Thank you again for thinking of all the things, that will really help those who are on the fence about whether Instagram or video marketing or creating content in this form can work for them. They're receiving the kind of help they need to say, yes, I can, and fearlessly just do that thing. So I want you to let them know also about what you've included in the Power Pack. And guys, she's been so generous to include the Optimize to Monetize Instagram Masterclass. And when you upgrade to the VIP All Access Power Pack, you're gaining not only resource from one, but all the speakers who've contributed, a collective host of resources that will help you to be what? Fearless, and to use your gifts and be profitable, which is our theme in the Fearless Creator Summit. And so, Shamara, I'd love for you to just share with us a little bit about that as well.
Absolutely. So I really wanted to include this master class because here's the thing. I teach my clients how to create binge-worthy content, right? That converts to influence, income, and impact. Now, this binge-worthy content is a strategy that I love to teach my clients. Why? Because whatever you binge, you buy. We know this because of Netflix, because of Hulu, because of Apple Music. A lot of us are binging this, and then every month we are paying the price for it, right? However, Even if I teach you how to create binge worthy content, if you don't know how to show up online, if you don't know how to be found by your ideal customers, then all of that is going to be for nothing because you're going to have this wonderful, beautiful content that's sitting there that no one is seeing. And I'm sure a lot of you are feeling that now. You're pouring all of your hard earned time, all of your energy into creating these reels, and you're realizing that the views are so low, your following is not high, and that is because you cannot be easily found on Instagram. You are actually still invisible. So this masterclass is going to help you to show up, be found by your ideal customers when they are searching for you, and for you to be stand out among your competitors, right? And then when you are creating your content, now they will be able to easily find you. So that is what the Optimize to Monetize Instagram Masterclass is all about. How you can increase your visibility on Instagram and be found by your ideal customers so that when you're creating your content and when you're making your offers, someone can see it, your ideal customers can see it and actually want to buy it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Everything you're selling right now, I want to buy it. So, guys, if you can see and receive the energy of what it is that Shamara Starcox is putting out there, then you don't want to sleep on this opportunity. And I'm excited. Once again, thank you for your generosity. And, she's always like this, even when we do our weekly rooms and so forth on Clubhouse with our team. It's amazing. The storytelling, there's so many aspects that you can watch and learn from tremendous speakers like we have here. So I want you now to just take it away. Star, that's what I always love to call her. So Star, I want you to just take it away, go into your presentation and do your thing. And guys, make sure you have your Fearless Creator notebook, workbook out so you can take notes and maximize this time.
It's going to help you to increase your visibility on Instagram so that you can start converting your followers into customers. And that's what I have for you today.
Yay! Oh my word. Love it. This has been so good. So much gold, so much richness. I hope everyone was just taking it all in. I really believe not only was this binge worthy, but they're going to have to go back and watch this a few times because I believe Star is such a masterful storyteller and she brings it every time, every week when we all get together as fearless creators. And it's just so powerful that she's broken down some of these insider secrets for you to apply today. And then you don't have to do it on your own. She will hold your hand. So make sure that you get the link below. We'll have linked the freebie. Yes, if you are a VIP Power Pack All Access pass holder, you're going to get that additional resource and masterclass that she has just spoken about. And then, yes, we will link her particular program, the Inner Circle, right here on the presentation page so that you can check that out, access, apply, do what you need to do. Because I am an advocate, I can say that, Shamara, that for myself, I have found people who would stumble across my Instagram and you didn't have to do the work in the moment. It was them looking through, checking out, and maybe, binging on your content that they said, okay, I need to go ahead and enroll in something she's doing. I need to support. They don't just follow, they convert. And it's amazing because you don't realize until you get the feedback. And even before we did this, we said, okay, we're gonna do some behind the scenes. You want to share those things right in the story and get people excited. I'm always looking forward to the countdowns of, just like you said, the Hallmark or the amazing movies that we watch. You need to take a page out of their book, and Shamara Star Cox is giving you access and insight to all of this. So definitely, we want to encourage you. And I think more than anything, you are preaching in so many ways, even to myself. I'm motivated. I hope you're motivated as well. Not just taking notes, but taking action. And so I want to just encourage you in this moment. We're here to remind you you're incomparable. Your gift is incomparable. What your purpose to do is so unique and it is needed. And so we don't want anything to stop you from really using your gifts, being fearless and profitable. And so if you can just take the moment even to see what Star is doing, myself, all of those who are participating on their social media outlets. Go to the Instagram now, right? You'll see that on the Meet the Speakers page, how you can connect with them and find out, okay, what are things that I can even apply, maybe send them a message and learn and then take action. TikTok, you mentioned that as well. I mean, oh my word, so many new social media platforms, and you don't want to be left out of what can work for you. And so, with that, Star, any last words that you wish to share and let people know how they can connect with you so that we wrap this up with a pretty bow and release everyone to fearlessly create?
Yes, I just want to say, Stacy, thank you so much for having me as a guest speaker. This has been such an amazing experience. And to all of you fearless creators, I am wishing you all the best. This is your season. Don't hold back because fear is calling your name. No, instead, step out on faith and do the thing that God is calling you to do. People are praying for you. They need your content so that they can get motivated too. So if you were super motivated by this and you absolutely loved everything that I was sharing, feel free to follow me on Instagram at Book of Star _ and TikTok at Book of Star, where you'll get some more content that's going to help you show up fearlessly so you can create.
Yes. And with that, until next time, remember, use your gifts, be fearless and profitable.